Let me take you on a trip overseas. Overseas. Shawty, I got what you need. What you need. What you need. Take you on a trip across the water. Let me take you across the water. Do anything to get you started. Yeah.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to Lit Lovely Lisa TV. And welcome to our virtual edition, you guys. But we got a special guest today, the hottest promoter, female promoter, this side of the Mississippi. I got Miss Raven Ballinger in the building. What's going on, Raven?
Hey. Is this the first show? Let's go.
This
Virtual
the first show,
edition.
baby. Virtual edition, the first one ever.
Virtual edition. I feel special and honored, but hottest, girl. I must be going through the change.
But y'all know,
Well,
doing these
one of the
events, we
female
called my
promoters-
girl Ray Bans. She did. Yeah, y'all
Ray Bang.
know we digging this Ray Bans. That's what we call up in the club, all up and through the club. You know what you do. For those that don't know Raven Ballinger, Ray Bans, tell them what's going on.
Okay, so most people know me as Raven Ballinger, the promoter from Friday Night Lights. You can see my grandbaby pulling his grandma hair. I hope he don't de-wig me on this thing, but we gonna keep on going. So they know me as Raven Ballinger doing Friday Night Lights, but we are on a hiatus right now. But we will be back soon. So what we here for today is talking about my passion, my love, which is Purple Meets Pink. And this is our 6 years. So we decided to take it out of the building and take it outside. We're going to take it for a walk. We're doing a domestic walk. Because most people only talk about breast cancer in the month of October. And you know that for a fact, Lisa.
Right.
So, you know, I even got my girl Lovely Lisa going to be in the building. We went and checked the park out yesterday. And we checked that park out, did we not?
Girl, we checked that park out. It was some of everything going on in the park. But you know what? We got it straightened out at the last minute. Got everything straightened out. Y'all make sure y'all come out and support this event because you know we got permits, everything rolling legit, and we got so many vendors coming out. And we got so many influential groups that's coming out to support this event. This event is about honoring our survivors of breast cancer and domestic violence. So we're not just focusing on one, we're focusing on both. So that's what the walk is about, domestic violence.
Yes. That's what
I'm
makes
so
it different.
excited.
Is because we're going to put both of them together. And we're going to leave it where you can speak on surviving breast cancer, you can speak on surviving domestic violence. Because domestic violence is a cancer in its own right. And because you sitting here with your counselor that's sitting here across from you, they said they was gonna love you forever, and some clicks, and you never know when they gonna snap. And they say they gonna love you, but they say what they didn't tell you. If I can't have you, nobody can. That's some dangerous stuff. Can you think about that? How do you sleep at night knowing somebody just said, if I can't have you, nobody can? And most of the women that we know and we have seen, rest in peace to those beautiful women who actually tried to leave, because that's when they kill you, is when you try to lead them. You get up enough courage and you leave. So you know what I'm saying, and I commend you too, Lisa, because you've been through it and you was able to tell us your story. You was able to host a Purple Meets Pink before we had the tutu. You looked it all cute, and that's what I'm saying. That's what it's about. It's about the whole survival mode of, hey, I want more for me and my kids. You don't want to. Some men beat their kids in front of their son, and their son grew up to do it. Some men beat their kids in front of their daughter, and she grew up to accept it. So we that's what I'm saying. That's an ongoing cancer. That's a cancerous thing. And then breast cancer, it takes the ladies out of here. It takes men out of here too.
Yes,
because,
it don't only affect
from
women.
Breast cancer.
It don't only affect women. It affects men as well. It affects the transgenders. It affects our kids, our children. Domestic violence affects everybody. So, like I said, even if you was a victim of it, or if you had a family member that was a victim, it affected you in some type of way. So we encourage the community to come out and support these survivors. Our survivors going to be expert speakers. They're going to tell their stories And we also going to be giving a small donation to all of the survivors as well. So
Yes.
it's going to be a great event. But I want to get into the start of Purple Meets Pink. Once when you were brainstorming and wanted to do this event, what was you looking to do when you first started the event?
Oh my God, girl. 2015, you gonna take me all the way back there?
I'm taking you all the way back. I'm taking you all the way
Okay.
back because we got to talk this thing on out.
So what it was, you know how you'll be around women and you see them going through these things, right? And I was the person that they like to talk to about it. So I was like, why not have an event where we can actually talk to the survivors and give them a place to. It was all about having a safe haven. And if all I could do was to have one event every 2 months, so that the ladies could know that somebody was here for them, they was okay with it. And so we went there. And we had events. We had like 2-3 events per month. But now I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this annually. So we did it. And the first one is actually on YouTube. I'm gonna have to share it with you so that you can be able to see it for yourself. Because the ladies, they shared their stories and they was just telling about how men, can be so much. I can't even go there. I don't want to because I'm gonna be all in my feelings, girl. I'm gonna be all in my October feelings. I got all month to be in my feelings. Cause it's just what it is. I got all October to be in my feelings, but I do want for October the 16th to be beautiful because we're gonna have those shirts out. We're gonna have the ladies. We're gonna have what me and Lisa gonna have us some purple and a pink wig on. We're gonna be cute.
Yes.
We're gonna be here. We're gonna represent and we're gonna do what we saying that we were supposed to do. But back then, it all really started for me was watching how men will talk to women. And that's the beginning of it, is the emotional thing and the verbally abuse.
Yes, the emotional and verbal abuse. Yes, that's where it
That's what I'm
starts.
saying. So
A lot of people
and
don't
then
look
once
at
he
the signs
actually go
properly.
there, I had friends where I had one friend. She said that the man hit her so hard she just drove her car off the street into a ditch, and but it wasn't over there. She said, "Girl, he still wants to fight." And
Right.
he was like, he wanted to be my friend. And I told her, I said, that's scary to me because if he my friend, he gonna be wanting. If you tell him you over here, he gonna want to come over here. He gonna want to keep tabs on me. So when I was younger, that's what happened to my mama. Was we stayed with her friend. We stayed in the front of the house, and her friend and her husband stayed in the back. So the man came back looking for his wife. His wife wasn't there. So I'm telling y'all from experience, and I saw this as a little girl. This man beat my mama. And my mom didn't have nothing to do with it. She was at home with me and my brother. We were little.
Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. That's domestic violence, and it had nothing to do with her. That's what I'm saying. You looking for somebody else, and you go take it out on something on this her friend.
Right.
Of course, they couldn't be friends after that because he had went there with her. So I was telling my mom, I said, I don't see you being safe around them no more. And she never was, so she never could speak to them.
Yeah, that's terrible. And that affects everybody all the way around going through that. So, I can understand that not being friends. I could see if, what I'm saying, she made a commitment to say, hey, I'm not going to deal with him anymore. And, I'm just getting in a safe place where he can't contact me or anything. But to consider, a lot of us go back. Like I said, a lot of us go back. That's a part of it. So like I said, when you're dealing with domestic violence or whatever, it affects your mind differently. A lot of people will say what they will do in that situation. You don't know what you're gonna do in that situation, because when it comes to matters of the heart and you love a person the way you do, you would never dream that you would be in that situation in the first place. And the thought of just moving and getting away, you tangling with some emotions and feelings that you can't even control, and you dealing with fear and confusion. So like I said, it takes counseling, it takes prayer, willpower to even think about getting yourself together up to leave. So like I said, a lot of people say what they gonna do in that situation because they never been in it. You don't know what you gonna do in a situation like that. It
Now,
affects
you
us
can
all.
only give your
So
opinion on what you would do, and then even when you get in that situation, it ain't the same thing because, like you said, it's matters of the heart. You love this
right,
person, y'all got history, y'all got kids, y'all got bills. It's never that easy to just walk away. So what you got to do, you got to leave with what you got on,
right. And
and
parents, I
because some
encourage
people
you.
put so much value.
Right.
Sorry,
And I
baby.
want to encourage the parents or whatever. If you got children that's in junior high, high school, they're coming of age where they want to start dating, you know, be mindful of who they're dating. If you watch for the signs, watch for signs. Because, like I said, when they're young, they don't know what's going on. All they know is they in love. So, like I said, it starts early.
It
I
do.
went to school with a couple of girls. Their boyfriends was beating on them. So, like I said, it affects everybody. You might have a guy, and his guy was boyfriend was beating on him. You know, I knew a couple of
People trying to call me.
lesbians. Her girlfriend was beating on her. This affects everybody. Everybody think it's a man and woman thing. It ain't. Not no more. It's not. We in a society of whatever where it affects us all. Either you're a victim of it, or you know somebody that has been a victim of it,
My
or you were
volume
close
went
to
out.
someone that been in that situation. So,
Yeah, I'm
Raven,
trying to get to the
we
bottom.
want to get we want to get into you in this Purple Meets Pink affair. Now, you've been doing this for 6 years. What do you want to put out to the world? What do you want people to take from Purple Meets Pink?
Okay, what I would want people to take away is that it is someone, women that's out here who cares. I want them to find us. That's what we're working on, is getting Purple Meets Pink to be a safe haven, so that they can have their place to go, where they can remember, hey, I might not have nobody to talk to, but Raven will be here for me. I can go call Lit Lovely Lisa because she done been through the same struggle. I can hit up Missy Wilson because she done had some of the same problems. Because remember, that's how we really linked, was doing we met up at Oxford. Remember, you took me to Oxford and we had the little candlelight, and then your cousin passed from it and everything. I want the women to see that we can be strong. It's stronger and it's strength in all numbers. Even if two people, what they say in the Bible, where 2 or 3 are joined, there I will be. So I want them to know that sure we can be a small force, but we're gonna bring
Right,
power behind it. We're gonna run. We running for the people. I want them to know we're gonna be here. Long as Purple Meets Pink is going, I have breath in my body. They gonna know, hey, somebody, it's something to look forward to. She's building, and if we help her, she can get bigger.
right. And that's what we want. We want everybody to join in. And I don't think it's enough of that. Community, they see great organizations, they see great platforms and things that, people are doing out here to help the community, and people don't get involved like they need to. This is a great event for everybody to be involved. Like I said, you're affected by some way, whether it's domestic violence or breast cancer. The struggle was still real, and you still here to tell the story. Some
Yes.
people or whatever wasn't that fortunate. If some people died in the battle. So my thing is, come out and support. A lot of people don't want no, they don't want to come out and support until they need support. So it shouldn't be like that. If you support others, you ain't got to worry about nobody not coming to support you. They're going to come and support you. We
Yeah.
encourage you to come out and support Purple Meets Pink affair at Marquette Park, October 16th, starting at 2 o'clock. Raven, for all of those that don't know, one of the questions that were asked of me, what will we be having out there?
I feel the exact same way, because we need it. We need it. What COVID COVID done did a lot.
Yes,
And
yes,
it has did a lot to people. So you could just imagine being in this house with this person, and he ain't got nowhere to go, where he used to go to work, but now he at home. So every little thing you do, it tick him off.
right,
And you call it down 1-1, they don't even want to come in your house no more.
right,
They don't want to come and see about you. So this walk, if we can get, we be out there in numbers, And it worked like we say, and we are wishing and praying and hoping, and we gonna make sure it works, because you know how I am. I feel like if it's 5 people, we gonna get the message to 5 people, which is eventually gonna get to 10 people, because them 5 people gonna tell it. They gonna go and tell their friends and family, hey, I went down here with these ladies. They had these shirts, they had vendors out here, and they were speaking about domestic violence and breast cancer, which it brings awareness to both of them, because most people don't know that domestic violence even exists in the month of October to begin with. So
Right? They
it's
don't.
just a whole thing. We just want to add that awareness to everybody and make them just know that, you know. I'm shaking. I'm lost for words, because I feel so strongly about just doing this event and making sure everybody know. Hey, come on now, October the 16th, domestic violence. We're gonna do a Purple Meets Pink domestic violence walk. Me, lovely Lisa. We got some vendors coming. We have some dope non-profit events coming. Event coordinators gonna be in the building. So I feel, well, we ain't gonna be in the building. Cause like I said, it's time to go outside sometime in life. So let's
Right.
go outside. Of course, we're gonna have the mask on. We're gonna have Purple Meets Pink shirts on. If they need a shirt, they can either hit me or you up, and that will be fine.
Yes, and we're gonna also have some performing artists. They gonna come and uplift, and just we just gonna have a great fun. It's all about fun with us. So we here to uplift our survivors, honor those that still here with us. And you know what? We just gonna have a great time in this park. So I want everybody to come out and celebrate. You ain't got nothing to do, just come on. If you do got something to do, you know what I'm saying, do that too, and still come and celebrate with us. So like I said, we're gonna be doing some amazing things in that park, and it's gonna be so blissful. You did. You're gonna get something out of it. You're gonna be blessed with
Be
all those
blessed.
stories that these women are going to tell, what they've been through. Oh my God, it's going to be completely moved. I know ever since I've been a part of Purple Meets Pink, I was in tears. The first time I was asked to even tell my story, I was bawling in tears. I started out good because I thought I was ready to tell my story. But you never know until you get up there and start telling your story.
Ooh,
I
baby, you
got up
had me
there and
crying.
started crying. And oh my God, everybody in the room started crying. So I couldn't even tell my story. So I said,
Look,
look, I said, we're going to start this thing over again. I said, the next following year, I'm going to be ready. I had to get it right in my spirit. And I said, I'm going to get ready. And I did. And when I got up there, I did my thing. I was able to tell my story, and I was able to touch many. But it took me a minute. So like I said, a lot of times you don't think you over some things until you get in it. I have been suppressing a lot of things for a lot of years. And to just get up there and tell my story to try to help some of these women, man, it brought back so many emotions, and it seemed like reliving everything that I had been through. So
look, I'm still
it was
saying
very
from you,
hard
baby.
for me, but you guys stuck by me. Y'all stuck by me. My girl Ray, she came, gave me a hug. It was a lot of people that embraced me. So like I said, a lot of times you don't know that you have love until you go out and try to help others. It's love out here. People,
Yes, yeah.
a lot of people don't talk because of the shame. I
And
understand because I've been there. That shame is
they
something
don't want to be
serious.
judged.
Yes, you don't want to be judged, and you just feel so ashamed of what happened to you. So you don't want to tell that story. You think somebody's looking at you, judging you. But people got some love for you. People got remorse for you. People want to love on you, let you know that they praying for you. It's going to be all right. And some people that been through the same thing, they can help you come through. So
Yep.
like I said, silence is not the thing anymore. You've been through some things, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's therapeutic to, get on a platform and talk about it. And that's what I, experienced with Purple Meets Pink. And I thank you, Raven, for giving me that opportunity as well.
Yeah. I like that, because that's why I said it's also like, Yes, I have the platform for the artists where we do give money away. Yes, because this is a very vulnerable platform because you never know what she's going through. Like you said yourself, we gave you the platform. You was like you was ready, but when it came time to do it, you was like, it is just got all those old feelings and old memories, and you was not ready. So, but we did comfort you, and you came right on back that next following year, and you inspire and you empower the women. So that's what we are. That's our goal is to inspire somebody, empower somebody, show them some love, provide them with leads to places where they can go so they can get some help for their babies. Not just us in adulthood, but the teenagers that will be adults one day. Because you want them to be like, man, I
Right,
can do this. I don't have to let this man take me down through there because he think that's how he was showed how to love. Because men need to be trained as well because of what they've seen. They seen their dad or they seen their uncle or they seen somebody do it or a woman has seen it. So that's how some women will say, if he don't beat me, he don't love me. Now who says that? That's somebody
right,
that has to be reconditioned, reprogrammed, and to be honest, reloved because that's all you were taught. Now some people
right.
can't teach you what they don't know. So it's for you to get in here and learn some things.
Right.
So
And
what else I
that
got?
sends a different message to our kids as well, that's brought up in domestic violence. A lot of times when you brought up in domestic violence, they are, what I'm saying, abused as well. Because like I said, we talking about emotional abuse. They seeing, their dad or their mom beating on, one another. That's a whole nother struggle within itself. So my thing
Yep.
is, that's what I was saying. Everybody is affected one way or another. So it's just time to get out in this community, raise awareness, and try to, help and strengthen each other and uplift each other.
Yes, it most definitely is there. So, and like I said, I appreciate you. This is your very first virtual addition to the Lovely Lisa TV, and you used it to help your friend do awareness to the Purple Mix Pink. So, I'm forever grateful. I am forever grateful. Me and look, me and you hear my grandbaby sing, and he grateful too.
Well, I thank you so much, Miss Raven Ballinger, and I am so excited and I'm honored to be a part of Purple Meets Pink. And like I said, we're just going to help many. We're going to
Yes, ma'am.
uplift, we're going to love, and we're going to have a great day. So I want to make sure everybody comes to Purple Meets Pink at Marquette Park here in Memphis, Tennessee, October 16th at 2 o'clock. We're going to walk it out. We're going to love and laugh, and we're going to cry some more too. But guess what? It's going to be all right. They said crying clears it cleans the soul. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a great time. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to Lovely Lisa TV. With that being said, we're going to head over to the lit stage. Y'all know what time it is. We got a hot video on the way. So thank you guys and tune in.
I will take them off before I get home. I had a long day. I'm taking my wig off and my bra. I'm keeping my shoes off. I want to go. I look like a dude. Okay, so let's get to the stories. Corinne. Where's she at? Where's Righteous Sky? Righteous Soul. Hey, I done gave you some. Yeah?
Righteous soul.
I done gave you a sky. Y'all welcome Miss Righteous Soul.
Yeah.
Thanks for the opportunity, Raven.
Hot girl. Yeah.
I come alive for moments like this because I've had my whole life to practice. I'm under construction, but today I have to hit the hammer on the nail exactly. There's not a pink ribbon you can tie or a minute you can buy when you realize cancer was the only thing living in them when they died. And it may take your breath away when you have to look back. I know cancer's a big threat, but I also know a God much, much bigger than that. So what doesn't kill us makes us stronger than radiation and chemo. And spiritual treatment can bring growth and motivation far greater than we know is still a mystery. which I try not to let get to me. While good things happen to the bad and bad things happen to good people, I'm convinced Adam and Eve sowed the seeds and we all would have to reap them. So I soar like an eagle with a pink ribbon in my claw, and I'll come down when hell freezes over or when heaven unthaws. The movie of your life can only move forward when you take it out. Pause for a minute. This moment will never come again, so be completely in it. Cell phones down and heads up. And let this poem eat away at your soul like spiritual bed bugs. Life isn't fair. We all pay a fine and life's toll. Some lose our hair, some lose our minds, but blessed are those who in the middle of it all can still find their souls, which isn't an easy task at all. It's much easier to see the downside of things in the middle of your fall, but lose someone you love in a matter of seconds, and you learn to value every minute. And if we look closely at our purpose in life, we'll see that we're not really in it. So I don't waste time writing careless rhymes when we're living in perilous times. You may not care about your life, but I definitely care about mine enough to plant a seed in yours. Action speaks louder than words when you learn what you're doing this for. Losing someone shines a light on the big issues as bright as the Big Dipper. And I've been waiting to exhale, but I could breathe a bit quicker if I had a little help getting you to see the big picture. I know the feeling all too well when death removes leaves from your family tree. So I know that holding tears in will change you in a state that would have otherwise set you free. So let them out, let them flow, let them be. If you wrong someone, it's not too late to make it right. But if you wait until death puts a chokehold on your life, not a soul in sight will be able to free you from a hold that tight. So while you can, say I love you. Say forgive me. Say I didn't mean it. Say what you feel inside. The worst feeling in the world is letting someone go to their graves because you held on to pride. See, I know what that feels like in real life. It's like someone is carving the cracks in your heart with a steel knife. Rest in peace, Dad. My bad. See, I dug that ditch, but I'm still reaching for the sky. And I'm expecting amen because I've been preaching to the choir. There's nothing I can tell you that you haven't already heard. And if my life wasn't led by action, this would just be a pile of words. You are survivors, so that means you survived. But I know many people who are living, and I wouldn't call it being alive because they killed every chance they ever get to thrive. I praise God through the storms, the tests, and the trials. It hurt when he took my mom, but 27 years was more than enough time for us to smile. I'm here tonight because the one who lives in me died, and that's all the encouragement I'll ever need to stay alive. Our righteous soul salutes all who have lived and all who have died. Thank you.
Let me take you on a trip overseas.